So instead of thinking big, instead of really letting these limiting beliefs hold us back, start small. Start on a smaller scale, grow your business, and then jump to the next level, and then grow your business and then jump to the next level, and then grow your business and jump to the next level. Hello, and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I'm a salon owner, educator, and mindset coach that helps hairstylists and salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career behind the chair that you love. Join us every week to learn about small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more. We're going to be talking about limitations and the limitations we put on ourselves when it comes to either personal growth or growing our business. I want to share one of the limitations that I hear from so many people inside of our industry when it comes to being a salon owner. So many stylists and so many salon suite owners want to eventually become a salon, but they allow their limitations, limiting beliefs, and this idea of having to go so big hold them back. So today we're going to talk about how you can create a $1 million salon, gross revenue that is, with only 3 salon chairs. That is a micro salon that generates $1 million of revenue. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not easy. Doing these things takes strategy. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes. It takes time, but it is absolutely 100% doable. So let's get started and talk about how you can create a micro salon which can generate $1 million. I'm so excited. So first and foremost, I want to talk about why this is such a brilliant idea. So we want to open a salon, and when we open a salon, we have this vision and this idea of what our salon is going to look like, what our team is going to look like, and 100% absolutely hands down, we should envision these things. But when it comes to our fear and it comes to reactivity and it comes to these things that hold us back from actually taking action, when we think about things and almost doing them on a micro scale, it allows us to regain that confidence back to actually take action and to begin to take risks. So when we have a small micro salon, which is, 3 to 4 chairs, it is lower overhead. And I can tell you it is expensive as hell to own a salon. There are so many expenses. There are so many costs, products, insurance, all the things cost a lot of money. So the more you can lower your overhead, the better. That is why when it comes to actually creating a salon and $1 million salon, really utilizing strategy is so important to creating an amazing dream business. So we're going to go over some things today that you can do to open a micro salon that can generate $1 million in revenue. And I'm going to tell you that every single thing that we go over today, the only thing that's going to hold you back is your ego and your mindset telling you, no, you can't do that. When in reality, all of these things are absolutely 100% possible. It just takes time and it takes work behind the scenes. One, I want to talk about the opportunities we have to generate revenue in our business. And so many salons are closed on Sundays and Mondays, and that's fine. But the amount of time that we're closed is the amount of time that our business is possibly losing the opportunity to generate revenue, but it's also losing the opportunity to give stylists a job who possibly want to work on those days. And I think this is one of the things that holds salon owners back on opening on these 2 days is the idea that no one wants to work on those days. And in reality, people do. People have families, people have things going on in their lives. So really being able to accommodate stylists and clients on those days is something that is incredible for your business. So in order to have $1 million salon with 3 chairs, you do need to be open 7 days a week. So that's 7 days a week, Sunday through Saturday. Now, another thing that is important, and I think a lot of salon owners hold back on, is station sharing. So inside of my salon, nobody owns a station. Nobody has a set station. And there's a couple of reasons why I do this. One, When a station is empty, as a salon owner, your salon is losing money. Now, it is very difficult to fill those stations with stylists. There is so much that goes into building culture and really knowing your offer, but that is for another day and another podcast. But today we're going to talk about maximizing your space to create $1 million with 3 chairs. And you do that by station sharing. And when I say that no one owns a station inside of my salon, I have lockers in our break room, and every single day my staff takes their stuff out and they choose the station that they actually picked for their schedule that day. Each one of my stations has a different shift. We have a morning shift and we have an evening shift. And that means that that station is generating revenue at all times throughout my business hours. And the reason why this is important is when your station is left empty, that means that your business is losing money. So we want to make sure that we have a stylist producing revenue at all times inside of our business at that station. I do not do mid shifts in my salon. So if you're somebody who allows your stylist to work 11 to 7, that is 4 hours of lost revenue inside of your business every single day. So if you're a salon owner, and let's just say that you do mid shifts, that means that that station is sitting open for 4 hours, because no one's going to work 9 to 11 and no one is going to work 7 to 9. It's just not a thing. So that's 4 hours. Let's just say that station generates $100 an hour. That's $400 a day. And let's just say that happens 4 days a week. That's $1,600 a week. And for 52 weeks, because there are 52 weeks in a year, that's $83,000 that your business is possibly losing in revenue because you're allowing a mid shift. So I'm just going to say that is why I do not allow mid shifts inside of my salon, because it is a loss of revenue for the business. So in order to have a $1 million salon with 3 chairs, you need to have a morning shift and you need to have an evening shift. And these can vary in so many different ways. You can do your normal 6 and 6 hours. You can have a longer shift with a shorter shift, because some people do want to work part-time or in the evenings or just a few hours in the morning. This is going to vary from person to person, and this is going to vary from salon to salon. So if you have a morning shift and an evening shift, that means that that station is going to be working at its max potential. And as a salon owner, that is what is important, is working at max potential with every single station that you have. So that is my number 2 tip, is always making sure that you are station sharing, making sure that you're open 7 days a week, making sure that there is a stylist in each station for each shift 7 days a week. Okay. Now, my number 3 tip is making sure that you are open from 9 to 9 every single day. That is going to be 12 hours of opportunity for your salon to generate revenue, which is incredible. And you're probably thinking, no one's going to want to work until 9 o'clock on a Sunday. No one's going to want to work until 9 o'clock on a Monday. We don't know that. We don't know. There are a lot of people in this world, and there are so many people in our industry that have so many different lives than what we do. So when we're allowing this voice in our head to say, and that's our ego, no one's going to want to work that. That'll never work for me. That is limitation. That is limiting your opportunity for growth, and that is limiting your business. So we need to squash the limiting beliefs, and we need to push forward, and we need to find a solution, because that's what leaders do. That's what business owners do. They find a solution and they find the opportunities inside of what they do every single day to create the results that they want. So how can you find somebody to fill those shifts so that your business can be working at its max potential? Okay, on to the next step. So how do we make sure that we are generating at least $1 million a year? And that is to make sure that that station is generating at least $100 an hour for 12 hours. Each station would have to generate $1,200 a day. Times that by 3, that's going to be $3,600 a day. And if you times that by 7, that's going to be $25,000. So with a 3-chair salon at max potential, your salon could generate $25,000 a week. It's a little more than that. That's just simple math. So there you go. So if you times 25,000 by 52, again, simple math, that's going to be $1.3 million for a 3-chair salon. And there you go. You have a small space working at its max potential. Low overhead, especially in rent if you're doing a smaller space. Making $1 million in gross revenue working at its max potential. Creating an amazing business for you as a salon owner. So instead of thinking big, instead of really letting these limiting beliefs hold us back, start small. Start on a smaller scale, grow your business, and then jump to the next level, and then grow your business and then jump to the next level, and then grow your business and jump to the next level. Or if you are a salon suite owner with 3 stations, turn your salon suite into a bumping, thriving micro salon that can generate $1 million, because it is possible. So this is just a little tidbit. And mind you, this does take strategy. Again, this is not easy. This takes a lot of work. This takes coaching. This takes really focusing on your business, not getting distracted working behind the chair, because you really do have to hone in and really do have to focus on building your team, building your culture, all of the things. That's why working with a coach is something that is a beautiful thing. It really does help you do all of those things at a very rapid rate. But you can create a thriving business on a smaller scale and still have badass results. So I am just here to show you the potential, to open your eyes to something that maybe you didn't know was possible, to have you think a little bit differently, to show you opportunities that you possibly didn't think were absolutely available to you, because they are. You can have $1 million business on a smaller scale as a 3-chair salon, and everything that you want to do is absolutely possible. So do not let your mindset or your limitations hold you back. And if you are interested in learning more or working with me one-on-one to make this happen inside of your business, you should book a discovery call with Destroy the Hairdresser and ask for me to be your coach. And you can also book a one-on-one call and speak with me directly for 45 minutes and just see if we're a good fit. And you can do that by visiting destroythehairdresser.com. And I would love to really get your business in a thriving place where you can start creating freedom for yourself inside of your business and inside of your life, so you can live the life that you desire and have the freedom that you crave. All right. See you next week.